Catherine Cawood, played by Sarah Lancashire, confronted her sister Claire, Siobhan Finneran, about her betrayal on last week's dramatic installment of Happy Valley. Claire had been taking Ryan Cawood, Reese Khanna, to see his vile father Tommy Lee Royce, James Norton, in prison behind her back. Catherine gave her grandson an ultimatum, and the episode ended with a beaten Joanna Hepworth, Molly Winard, looking like she was going to get killed by dodgy pharmacist Faisal Badi, Amit Shah. Catherine was furious when she discovered 16-year-old Ryan was being taken to a Category A prison to see murdering rapist Tommy. She has been trying to protect Ryan from the serial killer who has been behind bars for several years. The police sergeant does not feel Ryan is old enough to know his mother, and her daughter, Becky, was raped by Tommy and took her own life 6 weeks after he was born. Catherine gave Ryan an ultimatum during the tense episode, telling him he could no longer live with her if he continued to speak to her nemesis. GB News sparks uproar as Samantha launches another attack on Meghan. She later confided in her ex-husband Richard Cawood, Derek Riddell, about the prison visits. She told him, "It sounds like they, Tommy and Ryan, get on like a house on fire." Was her comment to Richard a chilling clue about how the series, written by Sally Wainwright, will conclude? Happy Valley viewers have been trying to connect the dots about how the series will end for Catherine, Ryan, and Tommy, for weeks. Some are convinced a fire will rip through either Catherine or Joanna's house. At Randomone pinned on Twitter, 2 references to fire in one episode. Is that a hint? #Happy Valley. At Luo49 theorized, there was loads of smoke in Hebden Bridge one night. There's a fire at Catherine's house. At Buckspath replied, there was a flash to a petrol canister in the opening credits to episode 2. Happy Valley star opens up on bittersweet final season. Interview. Happy Valley star details James Norton switching into psychopath. Latest Happy Valley character most likely to be killed off next exposed. Update. Rebecca Shackleton, who hosts Shrine Podcasts, said, "I watched the opening credits very closely. There was someone grabbing a petrol can out of the boot of a car. Someone else messaged us saying they think the series will end with Catherine using a fire extinguisher the way it started with her in the park. I think there is going to be a fire, and Dawn's, Cawood, house is beautiful and it does look like a scene where a fire could happen." Her co-host Brendan O'Loughlin noted how Alice Inger's Susan Lynch, who is living in a high-rise block of flats following her release from prison, told Catherine there are no sprinklers inside the building. Could the block of flats end up going up in flames later on in the series, or will Catherine be left fighting for her life if her house is torched while she's inside? Tommy is in prison as it stands, but could he persuade someone on the outside to set fire to Catherine's house? She recently caught Ryan with a lighter, but would he turn on her? The villain got hold of a phone in prison in episode 2, so he is able to text people outside his cell walls. Happy Valley continues on Sunday at 9 p.m. on BBC One.